Hello, are we actually live now? Are we... Hold on, not yet.
Are we?
Are we actually... Okay, we are actually live. Finally! Oh my... I had to relaunch OBS and my freaking browser. I had to relaunch both OBS and my freaking browser because both were behaving really weird. And now we're here. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hey, Hazard.
Hi,
Oh,
why are
Hazard.
you here in VC? Is it actually over for real, really? No, we just
No,
restarted.
we're live.
Oh boy.
Hello.
Hazard, you're on camera. Quick, color yourself. Don't let the media show you. There we go. Good.
God.
Okay. He's hitting again. That's good.
Okay. Part 2, we are so back. Yep, okay. Now I'm playing Sirava's theme from Hive Swoop Frenzy because that's one of the only Hive Swoop themes I've heard in full before. I thought I like it, I remembered it, so I'm playing it. Thank you, James, for
What did you play, Big Step?
No.
Okay. Fine.
Thank you, James Roach, we all said in unison. Okay. I think I said everything I wanted about Troll Romance. Yay, these two. Okay, we're starting with Eridan. Let's talk about Eridan. So Eridan, I think he's cool, as in like the whole idea for his character, because again, having a part of the main ensemble being somebody that does subscribe to the whole ideology like promoted by the Hemo Spectrum is a cool idea, right? You could easily have everybody just not agree absolutely, but this adds some interest, you know? And I think the whole thing of him, his whole like thing of, oh, I want to be a proud land dweller, therefore I'm gonna kill all of the sorry, I wanna be a proud sea dweller, therefore I'm gonna kill all of the land dwellers. The fact that it's specifically shown to not work is also interesting because you know all the like, you know, his, you know, other people, the people he talks with, point out, hey, that would mean that we would die, and you actually want like advice from us, you want help from us sometimes. Clearly you don't want us gone. Well, yeah, you're the exception. Well, then what are you gonna do about that? How are you gonna save all of us like at this immediate moment when you want to destroy the world now? That whole thing is, I think, really cool, like that, the fact that there is a character like that in the main ensemble of trolls. You know, you get me, you know?
What if I tell you you are cutting out?
Okay, whatever. I don't wanna repeat myself.
I know.
Eridan's thing is just a facade. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Sorry.
Hello, Fangs and Chen. Thank you for another explanation of astrology. My Wi-Fi is so crap right now, you couldn't believe. Hello, chat. I can barely watch stream. Hello, Venren. Sorry. I mean, it's fine. You can watch later, maybe. I don't know. I don't know your absolutely your situation. As I've said before, Eridan is like an edgy teen that discovered politics on the internet by the IRL. He's just an edgy teen that doesn't know anything. Yeah. Yeah. I think the thing that we will get to it obviously, and maybe I'll skip it then because the Archie blows. Maybe we'll skip it then because I'm actually planning to talk about it right now. But I really think the whole thing of the like time loop around thing, right, of his last proper attempt at hanging out with somebody being him communicating with Karkat from the future after he's already discovered that he killed somebody, and so because he was turned down so hard, he like went into his next interaction, which was with Solox and Feferi, so negatively, which also would like directly you know, led him to snap and you know just lash out on both. that whole thing, like sequence of events, and how Karkat's like obviously very fair reaction connects to that, and how Eren was kind of doomed to do that by the time loop in the first place. I think that's really interesting, and the fact that without that I can genuinely myself see a potential like redemption slash Everden just actually learning to be a decent person. Like I can see that happening without that. I think that's also interesting. I don't know. Like obviously terrible person. That's the thing. I'm seeing room for improvements. That's what I'm saying. I guess, you know.
Yeah, I mean there is, of course.
And but there is room for improvement technically with anybody. I'm specifically saying so with Eridan here and the Aqueous because we got, you know, proper showing of hey, this is where this went wrong, you know. Being self-loathing seems to be a prince trait. Oh, you might be right. Violet blood there. That guy is pretty much squared anyway. What about her? This picture. Feferi Pixies.
Fairy.
Feferi. Oh, and my keyboard stopped working. Awesome. Oh yeah, this gif. Why am I... Wait, what? I'm clicking go back. Why is it going forward? No, it's not going forward. I'm stupid. I'm just stupid. Okay. It wasn't a gif, I was just confused. Yeah, this is cool. Her whole thing with those. So, we are told later that Glub Glub was a gift to the Condes from Doc Scratch to make the whole thing of, oh, she's at the very tippy top. Everybody else has to like fall in order as she says. You know, that was all, like, giving her Glub Glub was part of all of that, which is I think always which I also always found interesting because of the fact that Lord English and the Horror Terrors are like so opposed. So maybe Glub Glub just sort of adapted on her own without really any need for like outside influence to tell her like, hey, go trust this person. Hello, John. Yeah, her underwater abode and hers overwater abode. Yeah. Other than that, I don't have much to say about Eridan actually. Okay, like other than what I already said. About Feferi though, she's cool. I think also making like her the heiress a person that directly opposes Condes, but also is a little misguided in that because some people see her like obsession with cages here as like a sign that if she was in power she would like try to still control everybody even if she would mean well initially, and some people see that as like evidence of that. I'm not sure where I stand on that, but I think it's funny because that reminds me of of Jasmine from Twisted a little, like that whole idea of being a princess who has good ideas but has kind of weird ideas for how to tackle societal issues. I think that's a minor thing ultimately though. Like the Iron Fist thing obviously stands out as is pointed out somewhere in here, but still I think it's really cool that in terms of just pure ideals, Feferi is like part of this. Just she's opposed to that, right? Also the thing of Condes dying, right, and her not eventually actually being a bit like. She grew up thinking that she was going to the relationship. I don't know if I have much to say about it. Feferi grew up thinking that she was gonna become the next empress, right? But then when she entered her land, she had that whole this is stupid. She had that whole thing of, oh, you're free thing, right? That was partially from Eridan, but my personal interpretation has always also been that your free thing is also free from the possibility of being the empress to the entire troll society, you know? Even if that's kind of a weird, strange way to react to that, oh, everybody in your species is dead, that's still our reaction, you know? Feferi, I don't doubt that Feferi had some stress about like thinking about eventually having to take on that role. Starkid reference? Yes, you better believe it. Okay, so, okay, see, now I know your Amorph. Now I know your Amorph, it's no longer a mystery. I should have known because of the Papyrus profile picture, but I wanted to be sure. I wouldn't want to assume. It's a mystery, I should have known that too. Everything was maximized to make a society brutal enough to produce the perfect players for the game. That's the actual Scratch thing, and then the before Trolls being contacted by Doc Scratch, certainly. Because I don't remember now how that whole connection went. It certainly Conde wanted to take advantage of the fact that there still were things after this trollverse. Freedom from responsibilities in general, yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, and the RP thing with the slaves, yeah, with the captives that were later fed, yeah, that's a whole issue. Right, because she fed them to her mom. Yeah. And Feferi not being very happy about having to feed her mom either. That's certainly a thing there. It will be all too easy to solve the land dweller problem. What problem? The problem is all in the head, as Eridan. Witch of Life, yeah. Funny lands that Feferi has. Good. You're free! Very good. Oh right, yeah. Bro, are you okay? Yeah, this. And this also, right? Because Spades, like, as we see later, comments on this as, you freaking, there you blubbering goddamn pansy, that, right? But I feel like that's just his way of expressing himself. Like, I feel like there is some like a genuine consolement, not him just wanting Karkas to get back to the mission. Like, I don't know, there is something there, I think. Blah, I want to believe, chat, I want to believe. What do you think the body counts of Feferi and Vriska are? Not sure. I wouldn't want to make an estimate, but it's certainly a lot of Lusai and peeps and trolls. Betty, are you the same Betty as the one with the Sonic profile picture? Because Arden, you are the problem in this situation. Did you just like change your profile picture super quick? Arden probably has a higher count just because of the trolls he orphaned. They will be cold, so that's double the amount. Yeah, there's like a whole thing going on there. Slap. Well, that's the thing though, because I'm pretty sure it's also said, okay, again, this is me skipping narration, right? But I'm pretty sure it's also said that whenever they would kill the Lusai, they would specifically seek out the orphaned trolls because, oh, they would be killed anyway, so let's just give them to Spider Mom, right? I think that was a thing too. Spade slap, yup. Blah! What? It's just soda, not great, but not bad either. What's the big deal? We all need to settle down here. No blowing. Oh, yep, the chaos. Without knowing the mechanic of this just comes out of, like, absolutely nowhere. Faceball, 2 times faceball combo, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, hey kid, never got a chance to say how much I hate you, every last one of you. Hi, Spades. Goddamn troll kids. Every time you turn around, they're smooching each other. Makes a man want to stab his own gut and puke blood. Right, this. God, okay. Land of stumps and dismay, baby! Hell yeah. Okay. Whatever your references. Yes, fine. Yes, shut up! Go away! I don't want to talk about Ahasi right now. Oh yeah, the freaking needing to type more of the equals signs. That's really funny to me. This moon is different, very purple. It's the first time I'm actually like waking up on Durs, which is funny because he like fits Durs way more than Prospit. Karkat Spade's friendship so underrated. The friendship, quote unquote, but it's still, I would like to acknowledge it. Waste of space, exactly. Remember someone theorized based on the continue arrow that the MSPA reader was a big arse session? Was in a big arse session? Can you explain, is it? That sounds interesting. Alright, CD. Later we'll have HB. This is disgusting, by the way, how the brains look with the holes. Treasure, okay, more of the adventure. Black Queen communicating with Terezi. Sorry, White Queen. No, Black Queen, yeah, Black Queen. You're a peculiar little girl. Exile Jack Noir. Cool. These are also different claws than in her introduction. Like, we think of these as her default, the blue ones, but her introduction has like these pure white ones, so these are alchemized actually. Again, the lolcat thing, it's so nice. Also, I like Nepeta's line, it's super nice. Sakura disposition! Pounds greet! Tackle slide! Little cubes everywhere. Absolutely iconic. This too. This too. Oh yeah. Big underlings. An introduction to the memos. The memos are cool. I don't have much to say about them. They're pretty cool. It's okay, because I don't want to run out of red. Because red is the best and tastes the best. Heart. Thank you, Terezi. Yeah, you are a strange and funny girl. And this, I also love this panel. Weird puzzle stuff with Jack Noir. Spade Slick. Hey, run! Get up, run! Also, I love HB here. Again, such a shame that there are like other iterations get like shafted either by being killed or just in general. Like, out of relevance, I guess. DD in B2 should have like had way more of a presence towards the end, I think. Especially because of his whole thing with Dad. Absolutely, I think. Like that's just should have happened. That's not even my dad Droog. That's not even my dad Droog shipping ours speaking. That just should have happened. Get up, run! Get up on those goddamn jelly legs of yours. Go kiss the girl. You're making me mad, Runt. You kissed that girl. The girl this instant. You cannot do it. You cannot kiss the girl. Aww. Makes sense. There's Snowman. Snowman disappear.gif? No, not yet. Oh yeah, talking about, yeah. Destroy it. It's interesting. Probably again, destroy it so that Spades doesn't get his hands on it. Which makes sense. You know. And these creaturas, it is still my theory that these are related to the Hive Swap monsters. That's still my theory. I love this. This too, it's like such a simple place, such a simple land, right, and visually, but just the vibes. The water just looks cold, the isolated empty islands with just the one house. It's just vibes, man. It's vibes. Hi, Kanaya, yeah. Kanaya, yeah. Oh yeah, they're talking about the scratch for the first time. Sniff, sniff, sniff. This convo. Absolutely blessed convo. Hell yes, this whole thing. Hell to the yes. Absolutely. Okay. And we have Make Her Pay. Make Her Pay is just so good in general. We're not gonna watch all of it, because if we watched all of that flashes, that would be bad for time, but Make Her Pay is so good. It's, again,
Yeah.
It's the format of flashes where... Oh, and also this is the first time that the guest art started being used like this, more so. Well, more prevalently, you might, I suppose I should say, because there was already guest art in Descent. What I was gonna say, it does the thing of flashes concluding story beats from before or clarifying things in a very chaotic manner. It does that really well, and it's just so hype, man. Especially because I like the Crystal Anthem's motif so much. Get your well-deserved, yeah, Vriska, get your well-deserved comeuppance. Sure thing. I don't think he wants to kiss the girl. Kiss the girl now! I think the fact that Volcano just exists in every successful Sessions universe is so funny. Yeah. Has to be there, man. Though I do wonder, could a session that was perfect in every other way, but the space player didn't have Volcano, could that kind of session save themselves by like, with whatever resources they got, making a volcano that connects to the core? Like, I wonder if that could be possible for a session to save itself with that. Like, otherwise, absolutely perfect conditions, other than the lack of a volcano. I wonder if that could be the case. Okay, let's continue now. Very good flash, absolutely great flash. We see Aradia bot kick some arse. I love how much work she has to do here just to get Terezi to look at the sun. It means she can't directly mind control her, yeah. I think the whole like mind resilience thing, because it is also said that Vriska can't mind control Aradia. It's a little weird that that got abandoned also. Hi Drew! Come on! Hey, I love you. Move this along, skip to the end. Yeah, this whole sequence is great.
Quit bossing me around, okay?
Yeah. Aradia talking... Yes, that too. Aradia talking about the end, the final battle. It's honestly really well... This part is really well paced, I think, with how much it tells us in what order. It's good. I think it's really good.
The fan made flash was the first thing I ever saw of Homestuck.
That's cool. I bet that's the case for a lot of other people as well.
Yeah. Rex Duodecim Angulus. Oh boy.
Also, common DD win, telling Aradia to kick Spider R's. The Mara can be controlled, but Vriska can't. It's odd. Yeah. Aradia can't not Vriska. Yeah. Mindfang's trial does also imply that the lower on the homospectrum a troll is, the more likely they can be mind controlled. That's the thing, though. Aradia has like a thing where she can't hear, and I imagine Damara would be on a similar level to her, if not more so, with her whole attitudes, understandable attitudes, as in. Yeah. Scratch. This is so cool. Oh yeah, this zoom out. Hell yeah, man. The ultimate reward has been taken away from them. So cool. Absolutely so cool. And this flash, hell yes, dude. Oh, I was like shedding a tear when I first saw this.
Yeah.
You can be mind controlled if you are easily impressionable, but at the point it says it's hard to control the psychically gifted. That's, yeah. Which is again weird that the Maras got controlled. En masse, even, as in. So I think it's more about the former. Again, the Mara has like the upper hand like in conversations always, it feels like. I don't know. Almost third hour now, only we reached Act 5, Act 2. Yep, third part definitely. But we'll get through this. This conversation is great, by the way, because like I think throughout Hivebent definitely does a really good job of getting you to care about the trolls. At least in terms, like, if you are willing to start caring about all 12 of these new characters, right? Because not everybody is willing to. But in terms of that, does a really good job at getting you to care, and also taking you through this journey where some of them betray each other, and there is this like whole like the weird thing going on. I was sad for these trolls, right? And then because I went out of that Hivebent experience both hyped for the future and a little sad about what happened. But then that Act 5, Act 2 beginning flash just immerses you right back into the human story, right? By showing you John's past and how that now connects to Karkat, because Karkat now has like discovered John because they are on their own meteor now. All of that, like that sort of connection, how Hivebent is connected to what's gonna come here with the return of the Beta Kids is great, I think. Like all of that setup, especially with us seeing this more experienced John talk to Karkat. It's just like there's such a nice feeling to seeing that this is a future John that we haven't seen yet, right? And yet he is talking to Karkat in such like a friendly way. He has the attitude that was still is there, that we remember, is still there here. We're getting grounded again after all of that crazy stuff. I think that's great. There is the open memo. This whole thing is good too. Big conversation, lots of trolls, Nepeta getting some time to shine too. With Solux being very briefly there. And John's body being saved by AR. Very cool. One of the only times where this sort of rendered John is drawn with actually black hair instead of some kind of grey. Which is weird to see. Manipulate this worthless human, yeah, the asleep thing. Oh man. This was John like genuinely sad about Jade, by the way. He was still like not thinking about, oh, that's her dream body. I feel like, at least. The actual fake out here, it's so sad. The fact that he just... Yeah, look at him go. That he just disappears here. Dude, that's the worst. That's absolutely the worst.
Man.
I am not a homosexual conversation. That, yes, that is part of it. I know it was convenient sake for Hussey, but I find it strange, if not funny, how all the points in time the beta troll spoke fluent English to the beta kid. Again, I think that might be a case of Earth being an alternate universe equivalent to Alternia, where that sort of thing just happens to develop the same way, that language. I don't know, maybe. Does John ever cry in the comic? Yes, he does. Actually, in end of Act 4 after Descend. He also cries at him rediscovering his love for Connor later on. I also thought Jade died for some reason at that point when I was reading Homestuck and was sad. No, that makes sense. I think if not intended for everybody to feel, I think it's in some way it's intended. The John did when he gave the bunny away. That too, yes, multiple. So yeah, we have plenty times. And seeing also the clouds just showing the mirages. I think later on we only see mirages when they are kind of plot relevant, right? But seeing these random scenes that have already happened, maybe reminding us of what happened in the act before, Act 5, Act 1, that's cool, I think. So, mom offering alcohol. God, they are good. They are a good pairing, I think. I need more dad, mom, and DD polycule content in my life. Okay, I need more of it. There is so little of it. Of the actual three of them in a relationship, not just like dad with being with either one of them. The three of them. Please give.
I was like okay when you said mom and dad, and then you said Diamond Stroog, and I was like, what?
Well, why not? Dad obviously has something going on with him. You can't deny that.
What the fuck? Like,
Well,
fucking-
well, at least Dad Crocker, you know, that's a different dad, but still, I'm just thinking in like ultimate self ways. Ultimate dad with both mom and Droog, okay?
Oh my god.
And them with him, and with each other.
Fuck.
TBH, I also thought, okay, I read that already. The dad, yeah. Yay! Finally, Jade gets to play. I think that's what this is, right? Yeah, pretty sure. No, yeah, because
Oh my God.
John is Jade's, server player, so obviously. Now we have Jade of now. Oh, David there.
Jade.
Everyone is dead, everyone except you. God, this WV, I love you so much. He has like actually such a dramatic story when you analyze all of the parts of it. It's great. Again, I understand the context of how he is in Act 6. Like, it makes sense for him for that not to be emphasized when he appears, because nobody can understand them at all. But again, sad that that exists, because he had so much going on. He could have had something, like even a scene where he like looks up wistfully into the furthest ring and like sees PM chasing Jack like right behind him still, and there like when he's on the meteor, something that still acknowledges the more the serious parts of his character in there, you know. The fact that we only got that at the very end is a little sad, you know. Blah. Been playing some Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers, and it was wonderful to come back to. We need that Egbert, Mom Lalonde, and D as a polycule. Listen, am I wrong? WV deserve respect, especially. Yes, okay. For some reason, I didn't remember him ever crying. And thought he went through all that without shedding a tear. That would also be understandable, like because obviously not many characters shed tears in this comic. Yeah, like not many characters have many realistic, like responses to much like in general. Okay, let me play a music. Thinking. Pale Rupture? Maybe? Yeah, sure. Pale Rupture. Playing in the background. Okay. Not have much to say here. I think, this is... Okay, again... I'm gonna be short about this because I've already said it before. I think Vriska and John interactions really work for me, specifically because John is a person that has some like conversational power over Vriska, clearly. Like, he is capable of not taking her crap, right? And that's why I think John and Vriska works over other stuff. Because of the fact that he can take Vriska's stuff, and Vriska clearly has an amount of respect for him. There is that whole thing going on. It's not like a complete imbalance. That's, you know, this. That's why I also think that Spider Breath is like, you know, an actually okay ship. I don't think I would consider it one of my tops, but it's there. Which, by the way, serious business in the background here. Wardrobe largely incinerated. Yeah, Fedora Freak is still talking. Which, by the way, some other people are still here. Fedora Freak, obviously, in his... Oh. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
I'm back.
Everything about
Hi,
Fedora
back.
Freak confirms there are multiple. There can be multiple sessions from the same planet. Yeah,
Hi, back.
Mobius Strip and Hadron Collider do too. I consider that absolutely canon to Homestuck. You can't tell me otherwise. I'll say that I also want to believe that when it comes to creation of a new universe, like a line of universes can split. I want to believe that if there is like, if there can be more than one session, there can also be more than one session that is successful. I want to believe that there are other sessions that that would, you know, started on Earth, were actually successful and did create their own universe. We just don't know about that because it's not relevant to like our line of universes that we are examining throughout Homestuck. I want to believe that that's possible. Fedora Freak for sure completes his session as a Gent of Piss, the most powerful classmate ever for sure.
The joke aspects.
Your tail is showing. Still. Freaking blue princess like duds. We only see this once. This color. This is more indigo. Boot. Okay. Oh yeah, Rose's whole thing here. Hello Casey, or should I say Viceroy? What's
Viceroy, yeah.
I think this whole part is just because when I was first reading it, I was incredibly, just like John, pretty much incredibly concerned about Rose being influenced by the horror towers, like the whole thing of her being influenced by both them and Doc Scratch in her conversations and knowing what to do next. Obviously, Scratch was very important. Doing the Scratch was very important. But like in general, like just seeing that happen, I was very concerned for her. She was gonna like join the dark side or something. I don't know what that really would mean for Homestuck, but like I didn't like seeing this. Yeah, especially yeah, you know, this, yeah, you know, this. The fact that she's willing to do this, to all of those turtles. Be the troll girl. Oh yeah, the freaking horse crap automator. My god. F1 bonk. I forgot about this. This conversation. Yeah, the bug. I love this panel. This is great. This in general style where most of the trolls were drawn all lanky like this. This is a good iteration of hero mode. I think it's fun. It's fun. It's very fun to look at. I am all pre-God tier kid outfits slap and it's devastating they almost never return. That's what I'm saying. God tier duds should be able to be prototyped or like even just combined through like knitting with other stuff. Absolutely, I think.
Honestly, yes.
For more visual interest. That's why Earth was so doomed, because there was already too many materials, just one session. That's what it's What is with Lalonde being related to Darkness and Void? Roxy, there is an obvious answer because of her classmate. Rose, I mean, I feel like that's just her interests, right? And and horror towers just being real in general. Like, I don't think there is too much to like explore there or doubt there. Okay, so does this mean that the flighty broads, Zmusmel, Fart Lord, or Poop Lord, sorry, like those, like the joke names, those were inserted by the trolls somehow, and somehow the kids knew about them? Like, was that a thing? Was that not a thing? Oh yeah, and this. Stupid trolls. Looks like this package is going to be like, oh yeah, I've got it. Yeah, right, because this also. This gets, I'm pretty sure this gets followed up on in one of the Scratch Stack stories, right? The one where we are shown the Dead John and main Dead Vriska. This is a nice panel. I always forget that they gave her like winter clothes like this for just like regular winter clothes. Oh, the silly names being suggested by the trolls. New headcanon unlocked. No, yeah, because I mean, you see Kanaya here. Right? Kanaya enter name. So,
When?
something's going on there. Second conversation. Okay, let's skip around a little more. I was saying, Azur wasn't here for this part, but I remember when we got to this, I was saying like, hey, this is like some DBZ crap, he would like this, and he like later in DMs said to me, yeah, you're right, you're so cool and awesome, Craft. That's totally what happened, guys.
Omitting
Wow.
some information, I think. I think there's some bias with that information.
This is... Why was this orb with the info on the green sun inside of this thing? Is this needed for the game, or is this just a coincidence? Is there like some backstory of like some really wise turtle at some point doing this? I don't know. Wait, what? Why is she... Oh, because that was 9, yeah, 9 exclamation points. Oops. Wow. Vriska being humbled. Gosh, this too. He's doing stupid stuff right now. David. I like what little we get of Lohak, like both with the whole society, like with its society of crocodiles and with, alligators. No, yes, crocodiles, and with just the general vibes, like the little background shots we get of Lohak are absolutely great. But again, would have absolutely loved to see more exploration into the actual like living situation and culture of all of like these separate planets. Because like we almost got that here, but like it's not enough. It's not on John's planet's level, and I feel like it could have been. That's just what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, look at this, is that the scent vision? It's cool, I think. Oh no. Sour apple smell hits her nose, it's so funny, it's still. Comes his freaking face here. Yeah. Chocolatey smell is happening. Oh yeah. An initial time loop that causes the trolls to find out a bit about the humans. Oh, this panel is nice. Look at these kiddos. Looking at their computer screens, looking at this fucking stupid child. I love how in fanart people almost always draw him with his shirt with red sleeves, despite his base one being fully white. Yeah, and with short sleeves. I think that's the only time ever Vriska screws up her typing quirk, just that one time. And John caught her. Ah, yeah, this backstory. Yeah. I think my general thoughts about I'm too tired to formulate my thoughts about Dave's upbringing right now. God, this panel. So I'll just refer to my thoughts as I said them back when we were actually originally reading about them in you know, the stream with Collide. So refer back to that. But it's certainly interesting. It's certainly interesting. This. Oh yeah, this the start of the yeah, hold on. Yeah. Start of Sparge because of the Resi. I think that's just also such a cool thing. Like the little time loops are like the my favorite in Homestuck. The little stuff, the little time loops. Disguising himself in plain sight of the freaking people that were gonna freaking cook him just now. Yeah! This is a call exchange. Oh, elevator. This too. This whole place is great. Is the memo. Oh, right. That whole thing. The Vriska falling in love with Nick Cage. I feel like I always forget about this flash being real. Because it's not cited as something that's like important to the plot at all, right? But like, it happened.
If I had to live
Yeah.
without you,
Yeah.
What the
kind
fuck?
of life would that be?
Okay. Not cool. Luring me into your cyber booby trap with crappy clip art. Who told you that was my weakness? It'll work, won't it? Obviously. Fantastic. This whole conversation is gold. Like, there is a reason people hold it in such high regard, and I agree. Absolutely. How hard was that? I don't have much to say. Ah, Pascal Catway. This was so cool. This was like the coolest thing. Again, not gonna experience much of it right now here, right? But like, it's so cool in general, right? Like, getting to explore like the place they were actually at, the meteor, getting to see all of the different interactions with the few trolls that we get to play as here, like so much. Like, this game gave us those missing like conversations, right? But those missing pairs that we haven't seen conversations from yet, and I think that's just so good about it. This is a great addition to the comic, absolutely. And it's very fun. Wasn't there like a thing on one of these that I completely didn't like see in my playthrough? Like in one of these spots there's a thing, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah! There's a switch on the wall, flip it. Hey. Is that it? Okay, maybe the entrance opened somewhere else. Because I didn't see this secret until like later. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. Secret room. Secret tunnel. Just again, random stuff being stashed in people's like, yeah. Why is everybody gonna dump their crap in your secret room? How are they ever even getting in here? This is so outrageous. Yeah, Kanaya's freaking outfits. How do you call this? Hide computer? I don't remember. And horse around me. God. Yeah. This is the only thing I think that I missed from this Flash originally. Very cool. Very cool. And the secret music room too. That's also awesome. Very Undertale-esque, retroactively, where it was made by... What do you mean? Well... Oh, theme song. The theme song was very Undertale-esque. Or do you... I thought that Luso meant that the game was Undertale-esque, retroactively. Which might also have been the case. Nah. This still confuses me, by the way. Hold on. You have climbed so much faster than I have in my youth. Nana, what the hell do you mean? Only sprites squared get memories from their other selves just because they are them. The regular sprites don't. What the hell do you mean by this? Azor had like a whole theory surrounding about this one online that the Guardians had another session somehow. I remember that was a thing. Boing. Even though obviously like that wouldn't make too much sense. But you know, he was trying to rationalize that one line, which still doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, and Rose's conversations with the different trolls here. Yeah, the Eridan's computer exploded. Good. Maybe she just means her own youth, as she had to climb something. Maybe not that deep. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, the Ash Ladder isn't related to Spur. That's true. I will say that's true. Yeah. The Ash Ladder just isn't related to Spurb. That's right. She might be right. Just yeah. I think that's because initially I was thinking that it was just related to Spurb, so that was my assumption that she had to have some kind of interaction with the game. But I never thought about it that way, specifically because of the fact that I started thinking about it that certain way. Yes. I don't think Hasnasty is that bad, honestly. People give it too much crap.
How fancy is cool.
I like how the rain looks like way more dense. Also, this rose is also super cool, I think. Okay, yeah. And there's like the hand being drawn so well, but like the arm being noodly. It's great. I think like that all looks great together. I love his character. He's a great character. Oh, heresy momento. One of the things that made Gamzee snap. We talked about Eridan snapping. We have one of the things that made Gamzee snap. And I love how, because the video that Dave sent was like not yet released, right? At the time that it was supposed to be happening in comic, he had like the explanation was that, oh, they already had it in 2009. It was just that they didn't release it yet, and they've got early access through Betty Crocker. Just that whole thing, explaining the timeline in that way. I live for that stuff.
God.
And this is where crap goes south.
Yep.
I acquiesce.
Oh boy.
It's a freaking poster with the lip mark. Don't humans just all have salad access? No, obviously, it's a regular thing in the world. Same for echeladders, but echeladders are not established as a regular thing, not related to sperm, until the beginning of Act 6. So I kept thinking that it was, even though I already knew that it wasn't. But when thinking about that scene specifically, I mean. This is the moment where Gamzee became Jevil? Yeah, Dave was his caster.
This is the moment where
Ah, good scene, good scene. This is also a good scene, good conversation between them, yeah. Ah, I see, I want to skip around more, but there are so many cool things that I want to pause on. Yeah, see, and this too.
I'm gonna be going very soon, by the way, since it's getting late.
Oh, okay, that's okay. Can I continue for like a little more bit? Sorry.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, Jada, wake up. This whole thing gave like Dream Bubble such a way more of an ominous light than originally than we later had, right? Than we later were shown. It's so weird. Because we got that whole like jump scare later. Okay, I won't play it all, obviously. But it's a thing. It's a thing. Oh yeah, her convo with Karkat. Because this was still yeah. Her explaining the dream bubble also trying to, and Jade is just tired of everything. This is also a nice panel. I like how much emphasized the rubber bands are still here on her hands. Man, here we have the legendary conversation. I almost feel like if it wasn't for BB Panzu, like way less people would be thinking about it on the daily. But it's great. It's absolutely fantastic, and Dave appearing here for just a second, great, absolutely great.
I love Karkat X Karkat.
Yes, real.
Karkat X Karkat.
We're removing them, and the only one that's here is about John. Yep. This is kept for later, for a bit. Okay. Yeah. Yay, she happy. This gets later redrawn as an Aradia panel, and like it doesn't work nearly as well. Like the colors, no. It just didn't work out well here. Aww. Becky. John. Yeah, this here. Oh yeah, and him coming to the plan. God, this was also so cool. Okay, let me. There being like a whole song focused around the duel with these two is also so. Hold on, Knife's Edge Homestuck. Such a cool setup for the bat. Like, This is the theme of their fight, by the way, if you haven't heard it before. This is the theme of these two's fight. Let me put it up a little bit more. Okay, I guess I'll play it a little more once we get to it, but like, yeah. Just hyping up Bro in that way, despite him being a terrible person. It's fine, like... It's fine. The crack extruder and like outside of the world where all of the others were. Beck is here. Beck is awake. Beck is doing stuff again. Oh yeah, this again. Okay, I'm not gonna start playing Knife's Edge again, but you get it. Oh man. Yeah, baby. This panel is also so cool. Look at Dave's sprite, my boy. Oh yeah, and this again. Well, okay, I already mentioned it before, but it's so weird how we don't see any alive Denizen minions like this.
Yeah,
we only see this taxidermied one.
Craft, I might bow out. It is getting kind of late.
Yeah, I understand that. I just kind of want to go a little further for as long as like I'm still like able to,
okay.
because I don't want the part 3 to be again too long, and I don't want part 4 now. I don't want part 4 to be too long, and I don't want
5 to be too long.
Yes, that too.
Yeah.
I thought it would be one stream, turns out it's more. That's fine.
Yeah, you really thought you could talk about Homestuck in one stream.
Yeah, I can't. I know I can't. This too, God, you can't escape the red miles. Like, so dramatic, so cool. All of these panels from that sequence are great. They don't have much else to say about that. Oh, studying She-Orb. Also, this the like generated squiggly land above the actual like sphere of the sky and battlefield, like it's way more exaggerated in this picture than it ends up being later. This freaking bearded turtle. I want to know about this guy. Come on, let me know this guy. Let me know what his interests are. Dave with his luscious eyebrows. I still huffle copium and believe that Bro was the way he was due to Cal's influence. No, but that's the thing. Yes. I still feel like it's partially him though, especially because of the fact that he is definitely like a person in general that was not fit to have like a child, right? To adopt a child, like Cal or not, still. My glasses are speaking to me, my glasses are speaking to me, my glasses are speaking to me. Was John weirded out by seeing his browser logo in Jade's house, lol? Yeah, see, that's another thing. Because we never get a thing of like Dave recognizing Spade Slick later on as you know, Spade Slick from the comic he was reading, and we never get like those kinds of connections by like being made by characters, which is silly. Could have been really cool to see that. Oh man, yeah, turning in the oil, and he does the windy thing. I first talked to Rose actually. I completely forgot about that. What happened? You were sleeping. Yes, I know. The fire. Right, this. I forgot about this. Old Umbral Ultimatum, yes. This Jade Enter is such a good flash.
Yeah.
I don't think it gets... I don't know. I don't know how I would rank flashes in my personal opinion. Right, but like this would certainly have to be one of the best. It does like again the function of flashes as being conclusions to parts of the story that have been shown in preceding moments. It's very prevalent here and it's very good. You get you get all of like the tension. You get like this shocking stuff happening of Beck prototyping himself willingly. You get Jack Noir taking on a new form, all of the green fire, him obviously having first Guardian powers now. All of that stuff, and it's just so good, and it finishes so well with that slow shot of Jade falling in the snow. It's just so good. I don't have much else to say about it. And then we have this shocking thing, obviously. Which, again, very important for stuff with Dave later. What? Why are you clapping? Disrespectful.
Funny.
Funny, yeah.
Oh yeah, and the WQ here, yes, redoing this, because this is strange also, right? So this is one of the capsules was not capsules, one of the I call them bunkers, right? Because of the one of them was underground. One of these bunkers was connected to the one shaped like Beck. It was shattered, and then that other bunker. Well, okay, no, this same bunker. It had like a whatever. It had like a thing that was specifically for reconstructing it. I just think that's so silly still. But the fact that also here, just like for later in Scratch-Stuck, we're getting like this simultaneous storytelling where on the panels there's stuff is happening from mute characters, and then here stuff is happening from just a conversation is still going on. Jack, I didn't recognize him until when he first appeared. Yeah, that's cool. I just like this whole sequence too. Again, wish there was more of Act 5, Act 2, specifically because we didn't get too much of the kids' like regular adventure, which again is the point. You know, they're taken out of what they would have had otherwise as a regular adventure, and they are taken into forced into this situation where they have to break the rules of the game to escape safely, right? Obviously that's the point, but I feel like we could have gotten a little more of the actual world here. You know, the Incipy Sphere, maybe later on the Golden Ship. Getting more of some more of the other planets aside from John's planet. I don't know. Guys, remember when AR? I remember when AR. AR awesome, I think.
Yes.
You have not inspected your treasure in years. You have spent ages guarding it without understanding its purpose. Yeah, that. John is the boy you saw that day. John is the windy one. And then we get a see. Because because the user commands stopped being used as directly what is being shown, right? Like it's now all of the scenes just flow so well together, even when they are different time periods, different universes, everything. You just get what's happening, and yet like everything flows together so smoothly, because you had WV in his time on a post-apocalyptic Earth, looking at the ring, looking at when he first found it, and then we're seeing suddenly from and then there is John, and then we have John's perspective, and then we're back to John, and like just flows so well. Like all of the scenes are connected so well in Act 5, Act 2. It's great. During the flash, we see Dream Karkat about to be killed by Beck Noir, and it's so depressing because at that point Karkat thinks of him as his own Jack and feels betrayed. Yes, absolutely. I remember that. Thank you for reminding me. Yes. Command the thief's apprentice. There's so much left for him to do. And yet, your view of him ends pretty soon, WV. Here. Sir John, I have politely returned. Oh dear, the purple text human again. Yes, her. What about green text human? That one was nicer. Drat, please continue to solicit her graciously, good John. I love how polite he is.
He becomes very British.
WV and John are such a duo. I think. Push it. Oh, everything is shut now.
Imagine if
Him?
during Collide, WV was watching John and giving him commands.
I think John would end up being befuddled and still end up spending most of Collide not doing anything. So we have to talk about this a little, right? WV not being able to escape the thing of like the bunkers being set to detonate is because he wanted to press caps lock to scream at John again, because he viewed it as like a necessity in this moment, but then didn't press caps lock again, so that he was locked in while the bombs were being placed on here, because it was about time the bombs were being placed on here, because they knew who was coming. And it backfired that AR hesitated, but that was also important because WV survived eventually. Well, PM survived, and Beck was teleported inside, and you know what happened. You saw, Homestuck.
Yeah, I was there.
You were there.
Yeah, we were. I wasn't. Actually.
WV stopped typing in all caps. That's the best character development in all of Homestuck. Oh, they totally could have done that. Collide was already full of references to the early acts. Sure. Apprentice Answer Thief. That's such a cool panel too. There's so many just cool panels. Oh yeah, this. John, I apologize in a mannerly way for my big letters. But I must urge you to address this danger. Why don't you do the windy thing? Boy, you are being very stupid. Make it blowy and gusty. Do the windy thing. You are a hero. Make the breeze happen. Do the windy thing. Do the windy thing. Do the windy thing. Do the windy thing. John suddenly does the windy thing. This was great.
It's like watching someone do a let's play of a game and the game is incredibly dumb.
Backseating. WV is backseating John. That's good though. Because this happened. God, these panels are gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. The callback of this too, later in Pipe Organ kind. Mwah. Fantastic. Oh yeah, and we get the introduction to Jade's Land here. I love Jade's Land's aesthetic so much. Because it's like a frosty land, but it has so much of its own flair. Just aside from it, the frogs. And in general, it's just the vibes that this song establishes for the place are, again, immaculate. I absolutely love this flash, and it's such a shame that it doesn't have a name, because I always have to refer to it with some like weird thing that isn't the actual name. It's so snowy. Source, I was there, I'm the caps lock key. Let's move on. Oh man, this too, like the blue sky outside confused me so much. I'm dead because stupid. I'm dead. I think I feel like at this point, because if I recall Jade's stupid, like she wouldn't do that, right? So I feel like at this point the plan was to make these ghosts sort of off character of what they were while alive. I feel like that was sort of the plan here, and then was later like backpedaled on. Like that's what this makes me feel like when I look at it. Jade, wake up again. Jade is being traumatized in this series of events. You have got to stop falling asleep. Well, blame frickin' Vriska. Gosh darn. Yes, Sunslaver. Hell yeah. This is such a good flash too. It's just so iconic.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go now. It's gotten late enough.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Okay, bye.
God.
Good S to end it on.
Yeah.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys. I'm gonna leave you alone.
Yeah, I won't play it all, but yeah.
Yippee!
Night, guys.
Let's see.
Bye.
Do I have
Bye.
more to say in this? Ah, PM. Right, disconnecting to that. PM rule. kind of a heavy command there, isn't it? Okay, I think I do think we will end this soon enough. Kind of wanted to get to Scratch Stack, but I see that's not happening. I think we'll have to do more of these discussion streams if you guys are enjoying them. In between actual ones, because I do feel that I don't want to like delay the other series much more. So if we end up doing like what, I don't know, something like 3 more of these, I initially thought that there would be just 1, but yeah, if we are gonna make something like 3 more of these even maybe, then I might as well like intersperse them between other streams. What do you think of that, chat? Though yeah, I'm glad that you guys are enjoying these. I will say I was feeling a bit apprehensive about it, like a little scared that I wouldn't be able to like do the comic justice, I guess, or do my own thoughts justice. Which again, I won't remember every single like retrospection I've had on every single part of the comic, but I think this is fun, and I'm glad that you guys also think it's fun. I think that sounds pretty good. Alright. It's mighty convenient that we only see one of these underlings with the first Guardian powers. Can you imagine the headache if there were many more? Well, there probably are. I mean, we see another one in John's game in a second. So there are absolutely more. Here, new ruler. God. The fact that this whole storyline had to stop because of what happened with, you know, Bec Noir arriving, that's so sad. Oh, this is so sweet too! Her using a sticker from the David Brenner thing. So I think, in my eyes, this also sort of... Oh, sorry, wrong expression. In my eyes, this also sort of marks the... I guess end of PM wanting to, like, traveling in order to find the person who this letter goes to. Because maybe she has realized that's kind of like unrealistic, maybe she's realized that what's in front of her here is more important, like what WQ is saying. I feel like that there's something going on there with her specifically ripping off the sticker from this letter, specifically the David Brunner one. I feel like there's something going on there. Oh yeah, all of this was teleported out. Oh, the Dave yeah, I love Jade's and Dave's conversations. I feel like a lot of people have warmed up to them, not just in a potential ship way, but also just as like a pair of characters interacting. A lot of people have warmed up to them and remembered that they had very good chemistry because of BB Panzu's Doritos and Fritos. But I thank it for that, obviously. But you know, you can see that in the fucking comic. They are absolutely fantastic talking to each other. They have such a cool dynamic. It's like, especially with Dave being able to both be ironic, but also there is this vibe of him feeling safer to, I guess, let loose a little while talking to Jade, you know? There's that going on too. That's I feel it, at least, you know? I feel it in my bones when reading their conversations. Iguana statue. Not actual iguana. Yeah, there was this Dave, but later. Post stamp, yeah, sorry. My mind was blanking because honestly it's also pretty freaking light for me right now. Okay. Intellizer station. Sword. And then this Dave is here. Talking to Rose. Right, because they are here. I don't remember what they're talking about here actually. Okay. You know what? My mind is starting to drift. We'll talk more in separate streams. Tomorrow I'll make a schedule for the following week. We'll go back to the other series and potentially make something of this. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Sorry for the abrupt end, but you know, I warned you a little before. Sorry for this not being all in one stream, but again, hopefully my thoughts will still like, you know, be okay to watch for this long time. So if you're the mind of the mate of mine is drifting, yeah. What do you want to do about it? Also, it's okay. Thank you. Okay. So if you're still here, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around so much through my yapping. I'm actually so happy that you guys are enjoying it, because I was a little worried that just me yapping wouldn't be enough, that I do have to be reading something, but okay, I see that that's not necessarily the case, and I thank you guys for that. Yeah, what I was gonna say. Thank you for sticking around. If you're still here, like the stream. That would be very much appreciated, because it helps the channel go a little further. And I'd like it to go, I don't know, somewhere still. I know that it's pretty cool having a tight-knit community, and maybe I hope that well, a community of, you know, people that come to the streams. We don't really have like a Discord or anything, and I don't think I want to have a public Discord anytime soon. But what I'm talking about here, God, I'm keep being like out of blah. My mind is drifting constantly again, like I said before. I'm a super assist, and during yapping is my specialty. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I understand that. See, I wasn't supposed to say thank you there, because that makes no sense. What I was gonna say, I completely forgot. Let me just move on to, I don't have a question of the day. So just, you know, if you want to stick around for more and you're new, subscribe. I plan to do more story-focused stuff on the channel, even if we finish Outer Wilds and the Undertale Yellow later. And we'll do more Homestuck stuff after completing the discussion. And yeah, just if that sounds cool to you, then subscribe, and if you're new. And you don't have any comments, but maybe if you will find this enjoyable, you could share it with a friend, perhaps. So yeah, that's the YouTuber mumbo jumbo at the end done. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching once more. I am very grateful you are all willing to hear my yapping, and goodbye. For later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.